everyone. Welcome to my YouTube channel, Living with Spice. I'm Rebecca Gabrielle. So lovely to have you join me. I'm going to be doing a weekly reading for Pisces, and this is for the 5th through to the 11th of July. Now, a warm welcome to you if you've not visited my channel before, and welcome back if you have. You probably know that I do weekly, monthly, and love readings, so don't forget to check out your playlist on my channel. If you're enjoying the reads that I'm doing, please let me know. Give me a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel so you get to have notifications every time I post a video. Now, here at Living with Spice, it's not about providing prescriptions for your life or quick answers. It is very much about a space where the divine is helping us to understand how things are unfolding in our life, how we can manage the energies, our responses to things that are happening as they come, and how we can make the best choices possible for our life. Now, we're going to get into the reading, Pisces, and let's see what is coming up for you for this week, the 5th through to the 11th of July. Okay, Pisces, this is a general reading, so it's not going to resonate for everybody, so please don't force fit anything. And of course, if you would like a private reading for your particular circumstances, my details are in the description box. And you can always check out your monthly reading as well for July. So we thank you, Spirit, for your guidance. What is coming up for Pisces in this week? Well, we have an interesting mix of things that are coming up here for you. I am feeling that initially at the beginning of July, Pisces, you've got this, you're carrying around this feeling of unfulfilled expectations. So that we know that in the Five of Cups. And you're seeking for answers, you're seeking for fulfillment, you're seeking another way for things to unfold. So this is you looking out and going, look, what is out there? I need a different way. Things are not fulfilling me in a certain area of your life. I'm not saying it's about all areas of your life. And this leads to a tower change. So something happens where you realize that there's a change in the wind. And, you know, this is an opportunity for you to be able to discover new ways of doing things and new ways of experiencing things. You're recognizing that there are adjustments that are needed. Now, sometimes the tower can be, you know, really sudden, unexpected change, but I'm not sensing that. I feel that you know that this has been building momentum for a while, because, you know, you've been feeling this energy for a while, this sense of unfulfilled expectations, not feeling fulfilled emotionally, and it feels that you are seeking for you know, other ways of living your life and doing things. And so that is kind of prefaced this tower moment where you realize changes in the wind. You know, you want to find a different way of seeing things and a different way of doing things. And you realize now is the time to be starting to make adjustments, you know. And you're looking at it from a point of view of discovery, of learning, okay, what else is out there? What are the opportunities? What am I not seeing that could potentially help me? Because this is where you are moving towards. You want to live your life in a way that it feels relaxed. Now, this is the equivalent of the Ten of Pentacles, which is certainly a much better outcome, and that's what you're moving towards. And this is what you're realizing. You're sensing this, that you want to move away from this energy of lack of fulfillment. You know that you need to make a change. And of course, the tower does represent usually a big change. It means that you've got to make some decisions, because the tower is not a little thing, it's a big thing in terms of the change or the shift that you need to make. But now you realize this is the outcome, and this is what you're going to be achieving, is that lovely sense of peace. I've made it, I've done it. And Pentacles represents your physical life, that things are improved for you. And great, that's exactly what you're wanting. And this is followed by an incredibly positive, the best card in the deck is the Sun, which means you realize your dreams. The decision that you make is fruitful, it's positive, it sheds light on your life that you weren't feeling before. This is unfulfilled and this is fulfilled. And so with the Sun card, it also gives you this beautiful expanse of new beginnings. You're recognizing it's that, oh, finally I can embrace the real me. And you get rewarded emotionally for this as well. I don't know if you can see the words there. So there's an emotional fulfillment. There's a real sense of finally your physical world and your emotional world is now starting to be aligned and reflect the kind of way that you want to live. And wouldn't we all want to be feeling this energy? This is great. All right, what else, Spirit, have you got for Pisces? You know, change for anybody doesn't happen overnight, and usually these things are brewing for a while. Well, no, maybe I should readjust what I just said. I'm sorry. Sometimes change does come overnight for some people. In this reading, what I'm sensing is that this has been brewing for a while, and it's kind of the change is somewhat expected. So I suppose from that point of view, you are able to come at it a little bit more positively because you've had time to think about it, and now you're more in an exploratory feeling, and rather than it being a shock, you're looking for new opportunities. This is not taking you by surprise. You're looking for these new opportunities. Yeah. Right. So the World card confirms that this is a time of expansion. You're being rewarded for your efforts, Pisces. And yeah, your world, what you know is your world, is changing. And now is the time for this change. So you are embracing this, and it says this is your destiny. This is meant to be. This change is meant to be. It's due. The time is right. It's due for you, Pisces. Oh, wow. So we have the Lover's card has come up, the Soulmate card. So perhaps this is the energy you're moving towards, that you are now reconnected with your soulmate. Beautiful. This is part of your decision-making process, I feel, Pisces. So how lovely is that? So if you are in a soulmate relationship, or you know your soulmate, then obviously this reading is going to pertain to you. If not, then this reading may not be for you. All right, so you have a few concerns, Pisces. As part of your change, you are expecting some financial loss, or you're being stretched. You're being financially challenged at the moment. But five is about what happens when we go through change. It's the change number. And it's never forever, it's just a transition that you're moving through, and something that you will manage, because we know that you've got incredibly positive cards here. So your reason for going through the change, the outcome that you have, is destined, it's positive. But, you know, we have to experience sometimes we experience some challenges along the way, and for a little bit you're going to feel emotionally stretched. But hold on, because there's hope. This is an amazing reading, Pisces, for the first up in July. The Star card lets us know there is hope. There is inspiration. So hold on to that hope. Do not be discouraged. The Star card is an incredibly positive card as well, sitting right underneath the Sun. Goodness. Honestly, you've got a lot to feel positive about. So if you've had any concerns about this change, which I feel that you've been, recognizing is coming, then gosh, I can't get my words together. Rest assured, there is very little need for you to worry, because I feel that you're going to be taken care of. We've just got the Queen of Earth pop out. Oh, okay. So Queen of Earth again is about your pentacles, your finances, and the advice around this card is make time for those around you. And if this has not been in your energy, now is the time, is to really focus on the people that are going to be able to enrich your life. Give them the time and attention. Take a sensible approach to everything you're doing right now. And with the challenges that you're dealing with, deal with them in a kind and understanding manner, okay? You know, whenever we're going through change, it can press our buttons. But you're wanting to move into a new energy in your life, and clearly this energy is very positive. So let's deal with the change positively, Pisces. So there's a lot of, I mean, the Queen energy is a strong, confident energy anyway, but it's very creative energy here. And so the advice is very much about use that beautiful warmth that the Queen energy has in connecting with other people. This is going to help you through that transition, is to really kind of, in many ways, be humble. You know, reach out to people. They are going to be there to support you. Come from a common sense approach in what you're doing. And as challenges arise, deal with it slowly, kindly, and from an understanding point of view. What else, Spirit? Thank you for Pisces in the week of the 5th through to the 11th of July. Okay, that just flipped. We have the Emperor energy. Okay, again, another card to help you with how to manage this change is step into your Emperor energy, Pisces. Now's the time to be organised and be logical. So it's another way of saying be common sensed and come at things from with a sensible approach. Now, having some kind of structure in your approach, in the way you're going to be dealing with this change, is really important. So there is an emphasis on leadership here. And this may be, you know, a dominating energy in your life at the moment, that it's important for you to have personal leadership, not just in your own life, but for those around you. And so this embracing this energy seems to be, you know, really good guidance from Spirit for you at the moment, Pisces. And I'm sure you're probably sensing this naturally anyway. You know, when you're in tune with yourself, you know that, you know the energy that you're in. And there's always, you know, at this point in time as you're going through change, this is going to serve you well. Oh my goodness, you can't get more positive. It honestly is just looking amazing. We've got the Sun card come out again. In this deck, it's overseen by Archangel Uriel, and the message here is a very happy outcome. Brilliant new ideas are coming to you right now as well, Pisces, and these ideas are going to lead you towards success. So have confidence in yourself at the moment. So we know with the Queen and the 2 Sun cards that have come out in the deck here, it's about having confidence, and the Emperor energy is about leadership energy. So you are certainly creating positive outcomes, and you are listening to what Spirit is guiding you to do. You're trusting in yourself, you're trusting in your own ideas, and with these ideas as they arise, they're helping you to you know, create success, getting the seeds to have fruitful outcome in your life. Love it. All right, so we'll get a couple of cards from the Spirit Messages deck here. Thank you, Spirit, for advice for Pisces in the 5th through to the 11th of July. Okay. Oh, well, there you go. This is another message to do with your personal leadership, is to stand your ground. So standing your ground is an empowering, confidence-building action to take from time to time. Now is the moment when you need to stand your ground. You know you can do it, and you know that by doing so, you will be the victor. So if at any moment prior to you making this change that you have the wobbles and you're a little bit concerned, recognize that you're about to open up something beautiful that is meant for you. And standing your ground may mean commitment to yourself, and maybe even just sort of having to articulate that and voice that. You know, stepping into your Emperor energy at times, we do need to stand our ground. We do need to say, this is what is right for me. This is the leadership way. This is what it means to be a good leader of myself. And that is recognizing what's important and what's right for you, and to not shy away from that. So you are embracing change, and even though sometimes there can be, you know, we can be feeling stretched financially, the advice here is you can do this, okay? You can do this. Stand your ground and be committed to what it is that you set out to do. You've got an amazing set of cards here. One more, Spirit, for Pisces. Okay, so we've got inspire passion. Life devoid of passion can be boring, uninspired, and a blank canvas that slowly drains the soul. Has this been your experience recently, Pisces? This unfulfilled feeling, unfulfilled expectations? You know, that's when the passion in life has fallen away, and our energy seems to slip away as well. It's not a great way to live. So now is a time to reignite your passion and rejoin life. This is an opportunity to set new goals, which will in turn reconnect you with all that is sacred. How beautiful is that? I mean, I don't know if you can glance over the cards. There's a lot of beautiful, passionate, this red and orange colours, very much about following your passion and experiencing all of the benefits of doing that. So how interesting is that? You know, to live life with passion is important, and that's how we live our purpose. To be in a situation where you're feeling like your energy is being drained, or perhaps you're in a toxic environment, or something is just not hitting the mark for you, you're unfulfilled and uninspired. We don't want to stay in that energy. It's unwise to stay in that energy, because then you're not living your purpose in life. So now is the time to set new goals and have a new start on life. And this is going to reconnect you with everything that you feel passionate about, reconnect you with your sacred purpose. And how great is that? That's beautiful. Okay, so we might just pull a card from the Quantum Oracle deck to finish up Pisces. It's a great start to the month. Oh, a few too many there. Thank you, Spirit, for your guidance for Pisces. Yeah, there is some emphasis around you at the moment. Beautiful, loving energy, and this is focus around family and people that feel like family, and this gives you a lot of sense of joy, reason for what you're doing, security. In many ways, you know that you're being a leader for your family as well. You know, by making change and being true to your own purpose, you are creating a brighter future for these little ones. So if you have children, or children are around you, they are a positive influence in your life, and connected with the changes that you are making at this time in your life, Pisces. Part of the journey when we're moving on from something and having this tower moment means that we are leaving something behind, and that's always difficult to do. But if you are focused on the sun and moving towards that sunny outcome, you know, this leads you to greater fulfillment. So we do need to acknowledge the fact you're transitioning from one period of time and situation in your life to something that's more improved. So we will be saying goodbye to that energy, and it's important to allow yourself that time to say goodbye, to recognize there's a process here, and just remembering the Queen of Earth card here says that what you're doing and how you're doing it is be kind and be understanding. It says here, it's make time for those around you, be sensible with the way you approach things, deal with challenges in a kind and understanding way. So as you're making this transition, do it with kindness and acknowledge that there is a parting of the ways, and just to manage that in the best way you know how. Yeah, I can see, Pisces, that it's going to feel a little bit challenging for you to let go. However, recognise that you've got to let go of what's tugging you. You know, what's tugging at you is not a good energy, and it's not where you want to stay in that conflict. So, you know that there's a door that's been opened for you, and it's time for you to walk through that door of new possibilities and change. But in order to get through that door, you need to let go of what's tugging at you. So, and it's just a matter of letting go of the leash, and it really is up to you. The longer you hold on to that energy, the longer you hold on to it, the longer it's going to prevent you and cause a greater struggle to go through that door. So you just need to let it go. Let the dogs go. Let that energy go and allow them to move on so that you can move on. I don't know if you'll notice here, but in this card as well, it's letting go that rope. Letting the rope go so this person can sail on to another place, another time. And make a ceremony out of it if you need to say goodbye to something. But you can't hold on to things. You've got to let that rope go to let people be free, and so that you can also be free. It's a two-way thing here. You're not free when you're still holding on. Okay, you cannot drag these things or situations with you. Any other advice, Spirit, for Pisces? Please keep in mind, Pisces, that even though it may feel a little challenging, please see what it is that you're moving towards. You've got beautiful, you're reigniting your passion for life and for yourself. You've got this amazing sun energy. And, following your dreams is a life that you're going to prefer. It's relaxed, it's abundance. You've got a soulmate card in the mix here that you're moving towards as well. Your world is changing in a very positive way. Okay? So stand your ground. Focus on your family and being that leader as well. Connecting with your inspiration, what you're passionate about, and start getting organised. Remember, it's time to have a little bit of structure and discipline to help you make this change. There we go. And if you have been concerned about your finances, because initially you may feel a bit of a challenge with your finances, Spirit is saying don't worry, it's going to be on the increase. Your financial well-being, there's a clear pathway here for you towards success. Now both the Sun cards represent success, happy outcome, it says, right? You are moving towards abundance. So even if initially it feels like you're losing something, it's very temporary. 5 is the number of change. You're moving towards success in your life, abundance in your life, the feeling of abundance, as well as financial increase. And there's nothing stopping you. There's a clear pathway. All right, we'll just pull one last card before we finish up, Pisces. Thank you, Spirit, for this guidance for Pisces. There we go, I love it. We've got a major arcana card, hope. There is hope for you. There is, Spirit is, and the divine is all over this. This is destined for you. This is a brilliant outcome. Let me just read the card for you. This card is a card that focuses on the qualities of hope, faith, healing, aspirations, success, and finally, enlightenment. When this card appears, know that a special wish you've made may be fulfilled in time. The Hope card will help show you that the impossible can indeed become the possible. The force that works through your soul, determining what's possible and the difference between success over failure, and above all, who we are, is the power of your belief. This card serves as a reminder to use your natural abilities of intuition, the language of the soul. As you reach for your goals and desires, the future can be yours when you have hope and you trust in everything that you do. Soon others are going to be attracted and drawn to your inner light as well. So we know we have the leadership card and people are drawn to the Emperor energy. Learn to share your experiences and the lessons that you've had with those around you, and realize that by having faith and pushing forward where many may have felt no hope, this is the key to your success. This is the key to your success. Stay determined and stay focused and have hope. You know, do not give up your hope. Maintain a positive attitude starting right now, Pisces, this very minute. It will allow your soul to soar, okay? You'll discover an opportunity to shine as you reach for the stars. Okay, we got the star card. This is such an amazing reading, Pisces. It's all coming together for you. So we're going to leave it at that. It's a beautiful reading and a great way to start the month. So hold on to that hope, stay focused, and I wish you well, and we'll see you soon. Bye now.